Hits it from three-point range. Pippen's got 8.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Scooped up. Pass to Askew. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Jordan dishes to Pippen. The drive by Jordan. Back to Pippen. And we finished one half of basketball. Bulls out front, up 11. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Scottie Pippen, he's really been playing well.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Looking at the game Pippen has been having, he's got 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some straight. Try to pop him open.
Kerr is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Longley. Then there's Pippen. And it's Rodman in the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down. Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call. Went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Kemp can't hit.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
Schrempf kicks to Payton. Wingate passes to Schrempf. Here's Kemp. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. For the Sonics, Johnson comes in for Perkins. And Hawkins subbed in for Wingate. Chicago leading by 13. Pippen. Shot's good. Pippen's got 12 in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Seattle calls timeout.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. And I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
Some changes for Chicago. Kukoc is checked in for Pippen. Harper comes in for Michael Jordan. And Smith subbed in for Steve Kerr. Here's Smith. And he gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get it.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Puts up a 3. A long-range bomb from from Shrimp.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Shrimp kicks to Hawkins. The second effort. Shrimp dishes to Kemp. Payton outside. They shoot again. And Johnson lays it in. Johnson's got 6.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Kukoc for 3. That's good. 6 points for him.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Boy, Gary Payton there with a heck of a move.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Sonics making a switch here. Askew's checked in.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Hawkins against Rodman. Askew. The Sonics again can't hit. The Bulls leading by 15. Cuts off the pass. Here's Johnson. Passes it to Payton. Here's Hawkins. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Payton's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. To the left side wing. Kemp with the steal. Smith again. It's Payton. Pass to Hawkins. Tries it from 19. Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game. Looked like the defense was totally scattered on that fast break. Nice job taking advantage there with the wide open 3.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by... Sonics trail by 12. And on the floor for Seattle here in the fourth. You've got Askew. Brakowski is out there with Perkins. And it's McMillan. And it's Hawkins in at the 2. Puts it up. Here's Perkins. Puts up the baby hook. Chicago grabs the miss.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but that's not his range.
Detlef Schrempf's checked in for Askew.
Personal foul. First team foul. Sonic substitution.
The steal. And here comes the break. Pushing it up. Here's Hawkins. And it's rejected. Here's Harper. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Kukoc just got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Chicago. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Sonics trail by 14. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, he's been pretty safe with the ball for the most part. In fact, that's his first turnover, guys.
Kemp's checked in for the Sonics. Smith kicks to Harper. Kukoc from outside. Can't hit. And it's the Sonics taking it the other way. Kemp with it.
Defensive foul.
Now Smith defending. Some changes for Chicago. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Kukoc. Jordan comes in for Harper. And Kerr is subbed in for Smith. Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Head coach of the Sonics had some words for his team over the break. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Jordan. Drains the jumper to finish the break. And the Bulls lead by 16. Out to Schrempf. The shot. The Sonics again can't hit.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Longley passes to Pippen. That three off the mark. Sonics trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Sonics. Payton comes in for McMillan. Payton dishes to Johnson. There's the pass to Hawkins. Here's Schrempf. It's hauled in by Longley.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
And the basket by Schrempf.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. .133 left here in the fourth quarter. And they double up Jordan. The three. Jordan with another miss. Sonics trail by 16.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for the Bulls.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket. He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And he gets it to go.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
Open for three. And that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
In transition, here come the Bulls.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on him.
Schrempf throws it down with the quick putback jam.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
And here's Kerr. It's Pippen with a drive. Again, Chicago. Johnson kicks to Schrempf. Shot from the wing. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to